Next. Me?
Yeah, I'll fight you.
You would fight me?
Why not? You're fucking tiny.
I feel like ruining my little brother's boxing career would be so bad.
You heard correctly. The fight between Jake Paul and Logan Paul was officially confirmed for March 2025, and the internet went crazy.
What are you saying to the feedback on the fight that you're getting?
I'm not saying anything.
Nothing.
I don't need to say anything. You know, the people who understand the greatness of it and, you know, have their own lives and are happy with themselves, they're gonna just show respect and show praise. It's the haters who are jealous and don't have anything going on in their sad and miserable lives, and they want to bring.
Just when you thought these two couldn't pull off a bigger circus act after Jake's highly questionable showdown with Tyson, they went above and beyond with this family feud turned cash grab.
27th on Max, it's Jake Paul versus Logan Paul.
I'm now really doubting whether ethics, shame, or even fundamental human dignity still exist after learning the true cause for this conflict. And you know what's worse? It's another Netflix drama, but this time it's on a different platform. Before we even get to the absurd specifics, let's clarify one thing. It will premiere on Max on March 27. Yes, this is a full-scale masterclass that was created to provide Max its first significant live streaming event. Logan Paul secured a relationship with Max long before Jake's allegedly legitimate bout with Jake-Tyson. I promote the platform and get a lot of traffic, so I think this whole affair has Paul Brothers marketing written all over it. Burt correctly pointed out, they only provided a gaudy billboard of them facing off like it was a WWE promo, without even bothering to provide any real data. Jake casually showing off his diamond-studded brass knuckles as Logan is presumably being serious. We can all understand that it's not a fight, I believe. The real question now is, are they only catering to the internet, or is this really a legitimate fight? Another well-planned soap opera on social media that the announcement is quite ambiguous. The official venue, the confirmation of rules, and the specifics of the type of fight being boxed. WWE, MMA, and bare knuckle fights in the backyard, nobody knows. So guess what? They want it just that way. Hype creates confusion and hype generates revenue.
We can all decipher that it isn't a fight. The fact that it's on a Thursday, the fact that all it says is HBO Max, there's no information on where it would take place. Like, you're just going to drop a poster and that's how we're going to announce that a boxing match.
ESPN's sources are already throwing shade, and there's a real chance this isn't even a alleged fight. Instead, it might be some half-baked reality series designed to keep fans guessing, waiting for a big reveal that never actually happens. Let's be honest, the Paul brothers don't sell fights, they sell drama. They thrive on controversy, and what's messier than two millionaire brothers pretending to punch each other for clout? And let's not ignore the elephant in the room, Jake Paul's recent fight with Jake-Tyson. That whole Netflix event broke records, but was it real? Many believe it was a perfectly scripted performance designed to make Jake look like an unstoppable warrior. Now they're recycling the same formula. Swap Tyson for Logan, swap Netflix for Max, rinse and repeat. But here's what really doesn't add up. Why now? If they truly wanted to fight, why didn't they do it years ago when their beef seemed genuine? This sudden timing feels suspicious, like yet another staged spectacle to dominate headlines. Fans might tune in expecting a war, but they could end up watching just another manufactured drama, built for views rather than victory.
Who are you fighting next?
Everybody.
Me?
Yeah, I'll fight you.
You would fight me?
Why not? You're fucking tiny.
I'm taller than you.
The answer is simple. There was no money in it back then. Now, after years of faking rivalries, building hype, and getting the internet hooked on their antics, the Paul brothers can sell anything. This isn't about proving who's better. It's about milking their brand for every last penny. And honestly, at this point, it doesn't even matter if the fight is real. They've already won. They know the internet eats this stuff up, whether it's superfans, skeptics, or hate watchers. It's all the same because, at the end of the day, the Paul brothers have mastered turning internet noise into dollar signs. And somehow, we all keep falling for it. What's hilarious? People are actually debating whether this fight is legit. Like we didn't just witness the Jake Paul versus Jake-Tyson circus a few months ago. That fight was hyped as the biggest sporting event in Texas history. Aired on Netflix in November 2024, and then the second it was over, Everyone had the same reaction. Wait, was that even real? This wasn't some underground conspiracy theory. It was a mainstream spectacle that left fans questioning everything. Now they're running the same playbook again.
What do they want? They just want me to lose. That's the only way they would have thought it was entertaining.
I think there's a world where some people definitely wanted you to knock out Tyson.
Major analysts, former boxers, and millions of fans were side-eyeing the whole thing, watching replays in slow motion, trying to make sense of what they just saw. And let's be real, something fell off. We're talking about Mike Tyson, a 58-year-old man who hadn't fought professionally in 2 decades, stepping into the ring against a prime 28-year-old Jake Paul. And somehow, people were supposed to believe this was a fair fight. This is Tyson, the same man who used to obliterate opponents before the audience even had time to settle in their seats, now struggling to land a clean shot. Then, just as Jake needed his big moment, Tyson magically ran out of gas. If that doesn't scream Hollywood script, I don't know what does. Sure, the numbers were massive, minus 8 million concurrent viewers, Netflix's biggest live streaming event ever, and an $18 million revenue pull in Texas alone. But let's not pretend numbers equal legitimacy. WWE sells out stadiums too, and we all know what's happening there. Tyson's punches were slower than usual, his movement looked unnatural, and let's be brutally honest, if this had been 1995 Tyson, Jake wouldn't have lasted longer than a microwave timer. The fight felt more like a perfectly orchestrated spectacle than a legitimate bout. And now they're running it back, swapping Tyson for Logan and Netflix for Max, expecting everyone to take the bait again. The Paul brothers don't need to prove anything in the ring. They just need you to keep watching. How does Jake respond to the criticism then? By pulling the oldest trick in the book, diversion, with the reasoning that if you felt my battle with Tyson was a hoax, then you wouldn't set up a fight with Logan, would you? He abruptly declares a fight against his own brother. Casual fans are consistently duped by this type of reverse psychology. The problem is, though, why he feels the need to initially demonstrate that his battles are genuine. Instead of rushing to put on a family boxing bout to restore credibility, why not just ignore the naysayers if the Tyson fight wasn't staged? The Paul brothers have been engaging in this conduct for years, so it's not really new.
On the Misfits card, KSI's event promoted the fuck out of your fight against Nate Diaz. The Zone was not allowed to promote the Prime card? That's ridiculous. Whose ass was that? It was Nikisa's, dude. Nikisa's on your team. He's not on Team Paul. He's on Team Jake.
Logan made a huge show out of wanting to fight Conor, making McGregor back in 2022. He was aware that McGregor wouldn't take him seriously, but that wasn't the purpose. Instead, he wanted to make headlines and get people interested, just like Jake and Andrew Tate did. Nothing really transpired after nights of social media drama, dramatic calls, and endless back and forth.
Jake and Logan Paul just faced off. This fight is actually happening. As you've probably already seen, Jake and Logan Paul both posted this photo onto the social media.
You know, it's tremendous promotion. It's tremendous promotion for something.
Then he shouldn't do it. But if he's going to sign up, I don't have to be the one to lose. And bro, it's like, it's me and Mike hug.
And the formula is that. Create a fictitious dispute, watch the internet go crazy, and then quietly move on when the fervor subsides. The fights between McGregor and Tate were never intended to take place. They were merely stepping stones in the Paul brothers' never-ending marketing strategy.
Yeah, that's all sweet, yeah. You kept talking about shoot, you did. I thought we were gonna get the...
However, the internet has had enough of Paul brothers' nonsense, and this so-called fight isn't fooling anyone.
Was for that. You were giving all this stain of this, stain of that, yeah. Control with the WWE as well, but don't be giving all this making stupid.
I didn't hear the last 5 seconds.
That was in the air for us. Yes, bring it home for me.
It's 8 a.m. How?
This is the real deal, yeah? In front of you.
Not even other YouTubers, boxers, MMA fighters, or sports analysts. The response has been brutal. No one is purchasing it.
I'm okay with fighting my brother because I wouldn't have to be the one that dealt with losing. So seriously. So like emotionally, if that would scar him, then he shouldn't do it. But if he's gonna sign up, I don't have to be the one to lose. And bro, it's like, it's me and Mike hug after.